Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midnight Serenade. One man, four names, one unforgettable show. Please welcome David Michael Elliot David.
Yes, it's David Michael Elliot David coming to you on a cyber-infused road. Good lovin', I got a truckload. How you doing tonight? Yeah, it's 11:30 my time wherever you are in the world, and I'm here to say how are you, buddies? And today is going to be a story of trials and tribulations. Essentially, after I started writing and realizing that everything needed to be converted to video, this is a world I know nothing about. I mean, I know it exists. I've been watching YouTube forever. I see the deal. I formulate that I'm going to reinvent advertising, reinvent selling, because I'm no longer interested in selling. All I want to do is give. And as a result of giving and believing in my concept, I figure the buyers will come. Now, the concept is really that I'm selling grace. I'm the only person in the world right now that's currently leading with selling grace. Other people talk about it, there are groups that are doing it, but I'm the only person fool enough to keep grace in my satchel and say, this is what I'm selling. It doesn't have a price tag. So, what we're going to talk about tonight is dealing with disappointment. And I will say that in my education of everything needs to be made video came one disappointment or one learning lesson after another. Now, I have assembled a team of four people, and we start out to figuratively climb Everest. Before I get to the Everest outcome, I'll just tell you the events that I went through. First, my first find, I think I put an ad on Craigslist. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. And the first guy that answered had Jesus in his profile, fast talker, hustler, pay me money, I'll make your dreams come true. Within 24 to 48 hours, I realized he was a jerk off, and I gave him $60 for his time, but really, whatever he turned in was a waste of my time. Well, that was a little bit of a punch, but $60 didn't mean anything to me, and I learned a little lesson. Enter who I'm going to lovingly call Fat Zach. Fat Zach was an amazing guy in that we talked a couple of times on the phone. He got my idea and he literally delivered 90% of my dream. And I'm sitting there knowing this is the guy. We're good to go. We get to talking about money and I'm ready to open the wallet. And Fat Zach says, no can do. I'm not going to do it. And the truth is, Fat Zach was an agnostic that was I appreciated how genuine he was as an agnostic because he was truly stuck in the middle. So that was Fat Zach. He let me go and he gave me two unbelievable videos that now I don't have to talk someone into what my dream is. Here, look at it. You can see it. Here's Mantika and here's Tyler. They're doing exactly what I want them to do. Well, that Fat Zach was a little bit of a hit, but the next saving grace came where a girl who was so confident in herself said, oh, you want 40 videos or 20 videos, whatever the number was, I'll do all that for $2,000. And right off the top, it made me realize I don't have to go looking for an employee. I can just buy this outright. Well, that girl left me on a high, and I thought the last thing she said is, you're going to love me. And let me tell you something, her video looked worse than the fraud's video looked. So she was out. But in the process of that, I got a phone call from a guy who had kids screaming in the background, and I just didn't take him seriously because he didn't discipline the kids, and it didn't seem like we were really connecting. 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, I get an email saying, good conversation. And I thought he was just thanking me for the conversation. Well, turns out that right around midnight, someone had sent me a video, and I thought it was the girl that was telling me I'd love her. Well, 5 minutes after watching it, I realized this isn't the girl who told me she'd love me. This is the guy with the two kids that are screaming in the phone. I get him on the phone, and immediately we meet the next morning. This is my guy. Well, my guy, after 27 videos, demonstrated that he is not of this earth. He seemed to be like a cult guy. Well, that scared the fuck out of me. So that relationship ended. I'm going to tell you an amusing thing. At one time, I had three Steves, a 39-year-old, a guy who was 54, and another guy who's in Florida at 350 pounds. Well, in 1 week, all three of those guys disappeared. Now, fortunately, the Florida guy came back, and you have no idea. That guy's doing editing and will be managing my website. So, what I want to say here is this, is that every one of these shots that I've taken have been devastating. I'm dealing with a guy in London, phenomenally talented. All he really wanted was money. I'm looking for people who are grace people. I'm looking for people who get that I'm opening the doors to something that could be a phenomenal future for them. And the reality of it is, this one guy in London, 36 years old, tells me he wants to buy a house for £700,000. I'm sitting there going, that's a cheap house. And where I live, that's a garage, and I'm sitting there thinking, I can get the dream for you. So I pony up. I owe him $200 for videos for work that he's done, testing work that he's done, and he got the introduction to Tyler right. I owe him $200, but I'm putting $4,000 on the table. All this guy sees is the $200. He's not interested in the $4,000 because I'm telling him, let me help you build a business. Let me help you get started. This moron wanted all the money for himself, and there's no way he could have delivered on time. And if he wasn't going to hire someone, I wasn't going to risk giving it to him. But once he told me, don't talk to me about my house, I'll take care of that on my own. That's when I said, our dream is over. If I can't help you live your dream, if I can't talk to you about your future, what you're basically saying is you're only in it for the money. And if you think I'm letting you draw my characters and all you want is money, I'm out. And the truth is, he's the guy. I'm telling you right now, he's the guy that could razzle and dazzle you on the screen, but he's also the moron that's looking for money. And I'm sorry, that's not what Jay Loves is all about. My sponsor is a good man. He's not into greed. And the bottom line is, over here, the Grace people, we don't do greed. So I guess what I'm saying in the last 30 seconds is, yes, you're going to have disappointments. Yes, it's a high hill. Yes, it's this. Yes, it's that. Shots are going to come at you from all areas. But the bottom line is, you got to keep on going. Now, look, if I don't say like, subscribe, and share, I'm going to kind of feel disappointed that I didn't give it my all. Guys, it's late at night. I'm working hard. Help me help you. We're together. Remember, grace recognizes grace. My bond to you is to be here for you and answer your questions. So let me just say this, Elliot Jones, or look, you know my routine. Have a great night. Thanks for listening.
You've just been serenaded by David Michael Elliot David. Sleep tight, and remember, grace recognizes grace.